1, Hurua advancing. Sensitive 2, FC Nadibo nil, sensitive advanced. CR Belizerat 2, Asset Mimosa nil. Belizerat went through. Wydad Casablanca 6. Aquarius of Oaks, I don't know what happened to them all. 1, Wydad advancing. And then in the CAF Confederation Cup, Motala Pembe 2, AS Kigali 1. Motala went through. And of course 3, ASC Diambas nil, 4 nil on aggregate. Primero de Agosto nil, Red Arrows nil. Red Arrows went through. Orlando Pirates 1, Diambos nil. Orlando Pirates advanced. JS Kabine 2, FAR Rabat 1. JS Kabine went through. RSB Bekane 4, Ben Gwedan nil. RSB Bekane advanced. Alright guys, that was what happened in the CAF Champions League and in the CAF Confederation Cup. Let's go on this break, we'll be right back.
I'm tired of the broken situation. Every time I stop the fridge, I come back to sports food. I think it's about time we go solar. How? Vertical Solar, we can have all our appliances and electronics powered by solar. We don't have to pay small. We can pay instantly. With as low as 36,000 naira monthly, spread across 12 months. Tell me, how do you like the idea of paying small? Vertical Solar range of products that power all household devices, including air conditioners and water pumps. We are talking uninterrupted power supply, no monthly electricity bill, no more spending on generator, and no more generator noise.
I see. But how can I get information?
Head down to 28 Country Road Hotel 1 off Ajib Junction, Sapler Road, Benin City, or Blossom Hall beside Stop to Shop stores, PBS Road, Asaba. Or you can call them on 0816 170 1105 or 0703 623 4843. You can also send them an email on info@verticalsolar.com.ng.
Thank you for your attention. Then you start to come to the people in your area know you. If you choose to win the local champion, to make a break, it's your best competition. You get to face off Nigeria's finest. Grab your share of $57 prizes and stand a chance to represent Nigeria at the Battle of the Year World Tournament. Go ahead, visit www.nigeria.com now to enter. It's very prize money, unlimited fame. Go, Battle of the Year Nigeria. That's unlimited. cloudy outside, but not for very long. We will surely see the sun. 'Cause we know, no matter the weather, no matter the time, we go down together. We stand by your side. No matter the problem, no fate stand to fight us. We go stand together. We go beat them down. Okay, let's talk about what happened in Accra, Ghana. The Super Falcons of Nigeria losing 1-0 to the Black Queens, but it was good enough to advance to the next stage in the qualifiers. So Nigeria winning 2-1 on aggregate. We lost the battle, but ultimately we won the war.
That's how it should be. It's how it should be for the Super Falcons. I'm worried. I'm really worried the way we're playing and the way we're going. Well, first of all, we actually thought that after this match, it would be straight to the African Men's Cup of Nations, and we didn't hear anything apart from that until yesterday when news started flying that the next opponent we're going to face has to be the Ivorian women's national team, another tough opponent. Remember, I think during the qualifiers for the last edition of the Tokyo Olympics, stopped us from going to the Olympics, and here they are once again. I hope the same thing does not, of course, repeat itself, because I have every right to be scared at this point in time. Imagine where Ghana comes to Lagos, we beat them 2-0. I wouldn't say it was in a convincing manner, and then we travel to Accra and they beat us 1-0. Yes, we qualified. I would love to celebrate that, but I also love to point out the fact that it's unacceptable for the Super Falcons, with the kind of players we have. We have the best player in Africa playing in our team. We have the best goalkeeper in Africa in our team. Okay, you can talk about the best defender in Africa right there in our team. We have the best striker in our team. Do we even have to say we have the best midfielder in our team? Of course, we have everything going for us as far as players are concerned at this point in time. And then you lose a Ghanaian team that you actually beat in the previous round. 1-0. It doesn't really help. It doesn't help in any way for anybody who wants to, of course, look at the Super Falcons to say they are making progress. I don't think we're making progress. Maybe we will take one step forward and, of course, take 2 or 3 steps backwards. We have to really arrest this situation at this point in time. We're still mourning that loss to South Africa, it's still a pain for us, and we're losing again to beaten rivals Ghana, when away from home. At least the least result should have gotten from that feature was either a barren draw or a score draw. But then the Ivorians are going to present a different opposition for us. I hope we'll qualify, but from what I am seeing, the lackluster performance of the Super Falcons is not helping any of their fans, to inspire confidence, to feel like, look, we're going to go there and then, beat the Ivorians on 2 legs. Maybe we'll beat them at home and then they end up beating us in the second leg. I hope it doesn't happen like that again.
Well, disappointing result, honestly. Despite they were able to progress to an aggregate, but with the kind of squad that we've got right now, I don't think we should have been struggling, trying to beat Ghana. Yes, I know they're also, a big side when it comes to women football, but look at it, the kind of quality of players that we've got. I don't think the Ghanaians, they have that kind of quality. Yes, we might have players playing in different clubs abroad, but when it comes to playing as a unit, yes, you can have superstars, but if you don't play as a team, you don't get results, and that's the truth. That's what we are getting from the Super Falcons. Are we going to say that Randy Wardrum is the best manager for the team? Because if you look at it, what some of the local coaches have done before with the Super Falcons, I don't think Randy Wardrum has even done any of them, honestly. And the way he's struggling with the team, come on, I think we have to look inward and see, okay, instead of spending so much money on foreign coaches, why not give maybe part of that money, close to what they are getting to a local coach who knows his onions, and see where they can take us. Because with the way Falcons are playing right now, we cannot dominate Africa anymore with the style of play right now, let alone go to the world to dominate the world. Is this how they're going to play at the World Cup? Come on, I think we have to put our things right. Yes, I know that it's a game. The game against the Cote d'Ivoire is going to be a different ball game, different tactics, a different setup and everything. But if we don't improve on our play, I don't think the fear factor will be there anymore. Even if we are playing against a lowly rated team as Central African Republic in the women's team, I don't think the fear factor will be there anymore. So we have to wake up.
Right, from the national team, let's go to club football. Of course, there's only one place to start when you have to go to Old Trafford. But before we do that, let's just listen to this a bit.
When you hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the love. I've been I was gone years ago in the sky and the sweet silver song of love. Walk on the way.
Enemy, and not only did they defeat them, they absolutely burnt their castle to the ground. That was what Liverpool did to Manchester United yesterday. Mo Salah with a hat-trick, 1, 2, 3 goals, and that means he is now the African with the most goals in the history of the English Premier League, 107. He was level, of course, with Didier Drogba, just the last game where he got his goal, and now he has gone 3 past Drogba. You know, Drogba has retired, so Drogba is not catching him. So we have to wait and see. Maybe Sadio Mane, who is Liverpool teammate, who is on 100 EPL goals, perhaps is the only one that can stay with Mo Salah. But you've got to say that right now, at this very moment, there is no better player in the world than Mo Salah. I mean, if Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi were churning out this kind of figures, we'll be asking lyrical about them. So we should be saying the same thing about Mo Salah. Maybe too late for the Ballon d'Or this year, but come on, I think the next awards, which they will use this season to determine, and Mo Salah should be in that conversation. Perhaps he will be the first player since George Weah, first player from Africa since George Weah to win the World Player of the Year award. Absolutely. So when we're talking about the world, you know that for the African Footballer of the Year award, there is no contest. Definitely be Mo Salah the way he is playing right now. 10 consecutive matches this man has scored, and well, he said he wants to stay in Liverpool for the rest of his footballing career, and no Liverpool fan who saw what happened yesterday would say no. Look, even if this guy wants £400,000 a week, I'm sure they will say, give it to him. He cannot go anywhere. But Manchester United, you've got to look at them. We praise Liverpool for what they did, absolutely brilliant. But we've also got to wonder, where was Manchester United? What were the players doing? I didn't see any passion. People came in and got a red card, but you feel, okay, that was the kind of passion. If the rest of the players had even put that kind of zeal in the game, maybe they would not have been 4-0 down as at the time that he came in. Because first half it was 4-0. I just wonder what was happening to Manchester United.
Well, I think for Liverpool, well, the kind of form that we saw them with in 2019, when they went on to win the UEFA Champions League and did great stuff, that same form, you know, is with Liverpool this time around. Except Chelsea and a couple of others tight of their bets, Liverpool, they could go on to
Chelsea and Manchester City. There's no one else right now that you can look at and say, okay, perhaps this team can match Liverpool.
So apart from the two of them, I think Liverpool, they are in this season. If they continue like this, well, they could go on to win the league, but all the same, I think Manchester United, even when they had to come back against Atalanta in the Champions League, they had to dug them. I don't know what's wrong with them. Is it that the players are not quality, they don't have enough quality, or is it the manager? Because people are saying Ole should go, Ole should go. But then, even if Ole should go, the way they played yesterday, come on, sometimes even if the manager is not at his best, you guys are not novice when it comes to games like this. Especially defenders, the way they were just coming, you know, putting heads together and playing as if, you know, they are schoolboys. It really baffles me. Look at the way they were torn to pieces. Well, all the same, something like this, I told a friend of mine yesterday, I said, is this not a coup to ensure that Ole is out? My friend was telling me, well, this is not a coup. Ole is not good, but the players on their own, they should step up, even if the manager is not that kind of manager that wants to sit at the dugout at United. But we got Ronaldo, that goal scored. I thought they would have allowed that goal to start, but what we have here these days, for me,
Ronaldo himself should have been sent off earlier. I think he was that kick it was just like the commentators were saying, oh, he kicked the ball. He kicked the ball. I understand. It was three times that he kicked at the player who was
it's frustration. Yet you can say that, but the truth is, it's football. It's not karate. It's, of course, it's not the MMA. You don't lash out at people like that. You put your frustration on the game and not the individual. Okay, now Osa said he's not sure what is wrong with United. I think I am sure of what is wrong with them. Maybe a couple of issues wrong with United. First of all, they have a coaching problem, which is down to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, the manager of the team. Another thing is this: I think Ole has over-pampered some of the players at Manchester United. I'll give you the list. I think he has over-pampered Bruno Fernandes. That's one. Fred. That's another. A couple of other guys too. If we continue mentioning them, I'm sure we'll not, of course, end the show. So
I disagree with you. How are they?
That's what. The truth is this: some of these players are beginning to feel like they're Cristiano Ronaldo. They no longer work hard. If you look at the Manchester United team of yesterday, you will see one or two players who were unwilling to track back, who were unwilling to mark, who were unwilling to push Liverpool. They made the game too easy for Liverpool, and you can't tell me that is not a coaching problem. If you look at I think the first goal they conceded, Mason Greenwood was pressing, but then he was pressing in the wrong manner. You're supposed to press to stop the opponent from playing the ball in key positions, but what he was doing was pressing to win the ball instantly, and of course that was what pushed Manchester United out of shape, and Liverpool scored. It was a clean, wonderful pass, from I think Mo Salah. He made it for Keita, and then Keita of course had a one-on-one with him.
The coach has his own, but as also is trying to point out, I mean, the players, what are they doing? We talked about sometimes the instruction that the coaches give you is not working, and you just try and go out there and you improvise, you do things, you take the initiative. But we did not really see that. Is that a coaching problem that Harry Maguire was just running and falling all over the place and basically playing against Manchester United?
You're dropping.
At least 2 of the goals were.
Remember the last game, Maguire was nowhere to be found. Maguire caused a couple of, I think in the Premier League, before their Champions League match midweek, he had issues as well. So the truth is this: if a player is not playing well, if he's your captain, keep him on the bench. You bring another player to try. And what only has made those...
What do you do when you have more than half the team? In fact, almost the entire team.
It's a coaching problem.
So what do you do with that?
What you do is you're more firm. Because it's as if when you play badly, the coach tomorrow will pick you. It doesn't help. You look at Liverpool, for instance. Mane didn't do well, I think, their last match. Klopp dropped him. And then decided to start another player. It doesn't mean Mane is not good enough. It means that, okay, look, you've got to wake up. This is Liverpool. We give 100% and nothing less than that. Another player does something wrong. He gets dropped. Matip was dropped for this match. It wasn't like he wasn't good enough for the game. But then Klopp saw something that Ibrahima Konate, brought during their training during the week, and he decided to, of course, give him a start. And he had this one for himself. And you can't talk about Manchester United and you say this guy managed to start the match. You look at some of their players, you look at some of the goals they conceded.
From what you're saying, I mean, if the coach has to drop the players that are not performing, then you have to play with academy players, because you can't really say a Manchester United player that you will say, oh, this one is really trying, this one is doing what he's supposed to do. It was just absolute shambles for them. But you got to give credit to Liverpool. And Liverpool club said this is not something that is likely to be repeated, so they've got to enjoy it. But I am worried for Manchester United because the consistency with it is happening. Yeah, there's nothing that cannot be beaten senseless and all of that. I mean, even in the Clasico, we've seen Barcelona beat Real Madrid 5-0. We've seen it, but it wasn't at the Santiago Bernabeu, it was at the Camp Nou. We've seen some embarrassing results over the years, but with Manchester United, I think it's beginning to happen too frequently.
Yeah.
And at last season, Tottenham Hotspur beat them 6-1.
Yeah.
Tottenham Hotspur beat them 6-1. That same Old Trafford, even though it was on Samuelson that was there at that time, in 2011, Manchester City also beat them 6-1 at that same Old Trafford. And they've been having some results that you just wonder what is going on. This isn't the Manchester United that we used to know. Now, Liverpool, of course, are singing 2020. Of course, that is the 20 titles that Manchester United have. Remember that as at the time that Sir Alex Ferguson took over at Manchester United, they had, I think, seven titles. Yeah, they had 7 Premier League, 7 titles, the whole Division 1 titles, and Liverpool were 19. So Liverpool were always, whenever Manchester United were bossing, look, we've got 19 titles, you have just 7. And so the Ferguson promised them that I am going to knock you off your porch, which was exactly what they did. They won 13 titles, including, of course, the Premier League titles so many times. And they, of course, went on to equal the record of Liverpool, and then got one better, and now they have 20 titles. So Liverpool were then on 18, and Liverpool never won the Premier League title, because the last time they won it was in 1990. The Premier League started in 1992, before they eventually went on to win the Premier League title 2 years ago, and now they are 19. So they are hoping to win the 20th, so that Manchester United can no longer tell them we have 20 titles, you are not on our level, and the way they dismantled Manchester United yesterday just absolutely told them, look, you are not at our level at this moment. So we'll see what happens in subsequent matches with Manchester United. And the future of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, everybody's talking about it. We hear now that Antonio Conte says he's interested. He might be interested if Manchester United come for him, but some are saying no, do not give it to Conte. Antonio Conte. Okay, let's look at the other results of the matches that were played in the English Premier League yesterday.
Okay, yesterday we saw Brentford losing at home to Leicester City 2-1. West Ham United also beat Tottenham Hotspur 1-0. Another loss for Tottenham, and then of course the biggest one also be Manchester United up against Liverpool at the Old Trafford. They had that 5-0 in favour of Liverpool. Should we talk about Saturday?
Saturday.
Alright, on Saturday, Chelsea chose Norwich City 7-0. Crystal Palace 1, Newcastle 1, Everton 2, Watford 5, Leeds United 1, Wolverhampton Wanderers 1, Southampton played the 2-2 draw with Burnley, and then for Brighton and Hove Albion, they lost at home to Manchester City 4-1.
Arsenal defeated Aston Villa 3-1.
Okay, let's talk about the Spanish La Liga. We had the El Clasico yesterday. Really straight the El Clasico without Messi, without Ronaldo for the first time in so many years. We know that last couple of seasons there was no Ronaldo, it was Messi, but at least with Messi, you have to watch the El Clasico. But yesterday, I think it was on at the same time with the Manchester United game, although it started earlier, and the second half of the Manchester United game the second half of the El Clasico coincided with the Manchester United versus Liverpool first half. But I don't know how many people watched the El Clasico. I know there was flipping channels, but it wasn't really as exciting. Yeah, but eventually Real Madrid won 2-1.
Yeah, Real did really. They soundly beat Barcelona. Barcelona now. It looked like academic players everywhere, for them, even though they've got some quality players. Yeah, that's his first goal for the club. Messi, it was a mad consolation goal for Barcelona. By then, Real Madrid has scored 2 goals through David Alaba and Lucas.
The second goal was another time, and Barcelona was also.
So we hope they pick their pieces up. But I don't think Ronald Koeman.
The fans were even violent. And the club is saying, no, this is unacceptable.
It's unacceptable.
They should just resign and leave on.
That's why the thing is, they have to let him go. I don't want to say they don't have the money to pay him off. I think they do. But then, they don't want to be drawn to hiring and firing. That's not what Barcelona is known for.
Okay, let's quickly run through the results of the matches for
Starting on Friday, Osasuna and Girona played at a 1-0 draw. Then on Saturday, Athletic Bilbao beat Villarreal 2-1. Elche and Espanyol played at a 2-2 draw. Cadiz at home were beaten totally by Alaves, while Valencia and Real Mallorca played at a 2-2 draw. Then on Sunday, Sevilla started things off with a 5-3 win over Levante. Then Real Betis enjoyed a 3-2 win over Rayo Vallecano, while Atletico Madrid failed to go back to the top of the table, following a 2-2 draw with Real Sociedad. These are the results from
let's talk the other leagues.
Alright, that takes us to the Italian Serie A. We started on Friday with Torino beating Genoa 3-2. Sampdoria also enjoying a 2-1 win over Spezia. Then on Saturday, Salernitana at home were beating 4-2 by Empoli. Then Sassuolo enjoyed a 3-1 win over Venezia, while Bologna at home were beating 4-2 by AC Milan. Then on Sunday, Atalanta 1, Udinese 1, Fiorentina 3, Cagliari 0, Verona 1, Lazio 4, Lazio 1, Roma and Napoli played at a goalless draw, while Inter and Juventus also settling for a 1-1 draw. That is what happened yesterday in the Italian Serie A. Then to the German Bundesliga, started on Friday as well. Mainz 05 were 4 winners over SC Augsburg. Then on Saturday, Arminia Bielefeld were beaten at home 3-1 by visiting Borussia Dortmund. Bayern Munich hammered 4-4 RB Leipzig beat Etterfurt 4-1. Wolfsburg at home were beaten by SC Freiburg 2-0, while Hertha Berlin enjoyed a 1-0 win over Borussia Mönchengladbach. Then on Sunday, it was SC Cologne 2, Bayer Leverkusen 2, Stuttgart 1, SC Union Berlin 1, and Bochum 2, Eintracht Frankfurt 0. Then that takes us to the French Ligue 1, which started on Friday as well. Saint-Etienne and Angers played at a 2-2 draw. Then on Saturday, Nantes defeated Clermont 4-1. Lille and Brest played at a 1-0 draw. Then on Sunday, it was Nice 3, Lyon 2, Lorient and Bordeaux played at a 1-0 draw. Lens hammered Mainz 4-1. Rennes at home were beaten 2-1 by Troyes. Rennes enjoyed a 1-0 win over Strasbourg, while Monaco beat Montpellier 3-1. Then lastly, at the Stade Velodrome, it was Marseille league leaders Paris Saint-Germain 0.
Alright, let's move on to other sports now. You know, in the evening we'll have 1 hour where we talk football only on the show that we call Balls of Fire. So let's look at other sports. And we go to Formula 1 where we have the United States Grand Prix. Max Verstappen started on pole and he was able to win this. Lewis Hamilton was second. He overtook Max Verstappen before the first corner, but Red Bull were able to play their game very well. They brought in Max Verstappen early to have his change, and then later he also changed, pitted to change his tires and everything. So that strategy worked for them. They were able to get Max Verstappen to win, and even Sergio Perez finished third. Lewis Hamilton was second. However, the race, the way you look at the top of the table, Max Verstappen is top because he extended his championship lead by 12 points, and that means now that Lewis Hamilton has got a very tough task on his hand. Lewis Hamilton is on 275 points, while Max Verstappen is on 287 points. Valtteri Bottas of Mercedes is on 185 points. He's 10, while Sergio Perez of Red Bull is fourth with 150 points. 5 races left. Lewis Hamilton has got to really step up. The next race is the Mexican Grand Prix, and Mercedes, they don't like this particular circuit. They've not done very well there recently, and they feel that Red Bull have got the advantage. So it's all to race for as we head into the last 5. We just might be seeing a new Formula 1 champion this year.
It's possible. With the way things are happening in the wrong direction for Mercedes and Lewis Hamilton, it could of course happen for Red Bull and of course Max Verstappen. I think he's shown he's a worthy competitor in the Formula 1. Sometimes you can question the way he drives, maybe a bit too reckless, but then sometimes you need to be rugged to win the Formula 1, and that's something that Lewis Hamilton has got in abundance. Probably he has seen someone who is even more rugged than he is in the Formula 1. So let's see how it gets happen. It's 5 races to go, so it's so wide open. It's 14 points difference for Max Verstappen against 12
points.
12 points, difference. But the issue now is that if Lewis Hamilton gets to win the Mexican Grand Prix, if a miracle happens there, then it will still not be. Then it will help him. Some points. So
except if he wins and then Max Verstappen finishes third. If that happens, because when you finish third, you get 15 points.
Yeah.
You win the race, you get
25
points. Yeah.
Or 26 for fastest.
No, it will still not even be enough. You will still need something. That's when he will.
Lewis Hamilton has got it all to do, but I would love to see a new champion. That's the beauty of sports.
All right, let's quickly go to basketball and take the results there. Yeah, some of the matches played last night. We had Charlotte Hornets beating Brooklyn Nets 111 points to 95. Orlando Magic 110 points. New York Knicks 104. Boston Celtics 107 points. Houston Rockets 97 points. Philadelphia 76ers defeated Oklahoma City Thunder 115 points to 103 points. And Golden State Warriors, these guys, they seem to mean business. It was 119 points for them, and Sacramento Kings 107 points. And finally, praise the Lord, they finally won again this season from preseason to the regular season. They were able to beat Memphis Grizzlies 121 points to 118. Yeah, so that's what happened in basketball in the NBA. All right, let's quickly look at the text messages.
Okay, let's see what's here. This one says, good morning, gentlemen of sports. If Chelsea did not win the Premier League, he will sweep UFM for 2 days. chance for overheat.
The
last person who said this. I don't think you should go away. Good morning, guys. Okay, when the coach does not have tactics, the players will be playing like okay, I don't think I can use that word. Cardiff have sacked your. Okay, I think he's actually talking about Cardiff letting them Ole Gunnar Solskjaer go. He's also saying what's Manchester United waiting for. Observer. We're looking at Man United. Any day they decide to cycle, no problem. But we're not being there. At least we'll keep enjoying the banter. Okay, Brian, congratulations to Super Falcons and Liverpool. Ole is going as for sure from Manchester United. Please let me know the color of victory line for her credit. Love your program. Okay, UFM. Austin from Benin City. Someone wants to send credit to victory. What's the number? See.
I don't know. Yeah, victory. Austin, I don't know if he's listening. So, Austin, let's do this in the evening. Maybe you can call because Victory once told me that I can give a number on. But I don't know whether you are listening. Oh, it doesn't start message, right? Well, that means it's listening. So, Austin, this is the number. You can send her the recharge card. It's the Green Network. It's 070 54 83 4499. Again, 070 54 83 4499. Finally, and this is for those who want to send recharge card. All those boys are not caller, don't call her. Except you're sending recharge card. She said I can give out her number 070 54 83 4499. Victory, of course, a super fan of KFM. Victory is visually impaired, so guys, let's do this for her. Alright, that's the much that we can take. Time for us now to blow the final whistle on this edition of the show.
Sometimes the result is not the one we fight for. Sometimes the score is not the one we want. And this is on us, only on us, because there's no one else to blame. Our fans were once again amazing in their constant support. They deserve better than this, much better, and it's up to us to deliver, and the time is now. Manchester United forward Cristiano Ronaldo reacting to the size 5-0 demolition by Liverpool on Sunday, and that's the final whistle on Sports Fiesta this morning.
We'll see you at 4 p.m. We'll be talking football on the show that we call Balls of Fire. I'm Sally Ibrahim. I've been doing this with CJ and Egosa. Please stay tuned to 90% KFM Benin City. Up next is news updates. Bye-bye.